Thoughts for the day, August 2nd, 2016. I had a good day today. I had a great day today. Spent a lot of time getting wet at Niagara Falls. I did take the Maid of the Mist, and that was interesting. It's trying to take pictures in the Maid of the Mist when you're actually up close to Horseshoe Falls is like trying to take pictures of yourself in the shower. It's just so much water coming down. It's even hard to see because there's so much water coming down. And every once in a while there'll be a little bit of a break in the water coming down. You can see the falls are fairly close to you there. It's a good experience, but if you're trying to take pictures, have somebody else do it for you. Now, American Falls, that's a lot different. And after taking the Maid of the Mist, which is sort of short. I mean, it's not long. I mean, but it's not short. It's not short. But 30 minutes ish. It's like today's date. It was 1850, I think, which also gets you up on the observation deck. The observation deck is pretty nice. And then the Cave of the Winds. That was $17. And actually, I think for enjoyment factors, it was probably more fun. And I think it was $17. And that, a lot of people are saying, well, that's where you get to go behind the falls. No, you don't go behind the falls anymore. Now, there's an elevator that goes down into the rock, and you come in out through it, but at the base of the falls. So you don't go behind it so the waterfalls aren't rushing down in front of you. But I mean, literally, you're right at the very base of the falls. This reminded me of some of the stuff that I've done at waterfalls at Yosemite and Forest Falls up in the San Bernardino area. But that was really the most fun. It really was. You're on a pretty much self-guided tour there. You can stay as long as you want to. There's no real chairs to speak of out there, but you can sit on a rock. You're going to get wet. And that's the thing about the Cave of the Winds. Literally, you are going to get drenched. But that being said, you're wearing a raincoat of a sort. And that protects you from most of the rain on the outside, so your feet are going to get wet. But if you're like me, you sweat a little bit. And if you're trying to lift it up to take cameras, pictures, and stuff like that, you're just going to get moisture inside as well as outside because the water's coming down so hard. Now, in the American Falls, 75,000 gallons a second. That's a lot. On the Horseshoe Falls, 750,000 gallons a second. Just covers a slightly bigger area, so 10 times as much over there. I had a really, really nice time at Niagara Falls. Suggestion for you, if you ever come up here and do this, if you're going to be RVing, come up to the 4 Mile Creek campground. You can stay up there. It's $20 a night-ish, something like that. Very nice state-run campground. Just around the corner at Fort Niagara, you can take a free shuttle bus all the way up to Niagara Falls. Now, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get there. It stops at all kinds of places along the way, but it's a free shuttle bus between 9 and 6 o'clock. Really, really nice. Inside, there's once you get to the Niagara Falls area, it's all state park. They have a state park shuttle or trolley. It looks like a San Diego trolley. And it's like $3 a day. And that'll get you from one spot to another, and they just keep making an endless loop. Both of them do. Highly recommend both of them. The Discover Niagara is the one that goes from Fort Niagara all the way to Niagara Falls, or vice versa. It keeps making an endless loop. Both of those very useful. You can get what's called the Discovery Pass, which is $45, which includes the Maid of the Mist, the Cave of the Winds, an aquarium, a 30-minute IMAX film, and something else that I don't remember what it was for like $45. Now, if you're going to do all of those things, and you plan on doing all of those things, you can save some bucks. I didn't get it because all I really wanted to do was Maid of the Mist and the Cave of the Winds, so that was like $35.50. So it would have cost me $9.50 to get the other things that I didn't really care about. But had a really great day. If you ever have a chance, you like waterfalls, which I do, Niagara Falls is really, really a good place to be. All right, Travels with Phil. Back to you.